Hello, I'm Donna Morgan and I'm here to introduce you to the two manual suction devices that I have extensively researched and found absolutely appropriate for hospice care. Now this is the Ambu pump. This device is made in Denmark and comes in this box, and as you can see it is the size of a Foley catheter kit. Both devices would require a doctor's standing order in the field to be able to access and use the devices when the patient is appropriate. Of course, when the nurse has used good nursing judgment, establishing that the atropine that has been administered over time is ineffective, that patient positioning has been ineffective, patient has transitioned to imminent status, audible gurgling, fluids are in their airway. Usually they have very coarse lung sounds. The fluids are more than just secretions. This is a medical drowning crisis. And at this point, you would initiate the suction device and suction those fluids out. Both of these devices have been used on actual hospice patients. They are very quiet and they are very powerful. They are very easy to use with very little training. Perhaps some hands-on, taking the devices out of their containers and to put the 14 French on them and get comfortable. The Ambu pump and all the parts and pieces come with a 14 French catheter. Large tubing for emesis, a pediatric tubing, 300 milliliter collection canister, the attachment to the pump that prevents backflow to the patient and facilitates suctioning. The actual pump here, and this is totally disposable. The Ambu pump is appropriate for intermittent suctioning, but for one patient use, and it is disposable. It must be disposed of when the patient is no longer using it, or there's no need for suctioning, or the patient has died. And everything snaps on. Snap. Well, canister screws on and off. You can empty it, put it back on. Easy Airways suggests that we use pediatric tubing for a very good reason, and that snaps on also. Easy. The 14 French catheter fits perfectly, snugly into the pediatric tubing. Very snug, very secure, and you're ready to start pumping. There is a dial on the back for different pressure, 50% for a child, pediatric, 100% for an adult. I suggest, as the owner of Easy Airway Care and as an 18-year continuous care LPN, certified in hospice, always put a chucks under your patient when suctioning. Always for secretions, unexpected secretions, anything unexpected, always be prepared. Now, I've used blue fluid, and we're going to suction. And that's how easy that is. And you can keep that at the bedside. And the canister is cloudy. Very appropriate for facility and hospice house patients. Very appropriate. The Suction Easy. Again, small, compact, lightweight. It comes in this Ziploc bag with a label of the instructions to remove the Suction Easy from the package. Pull the suction tube out until it stops. You're going to clear any foreign substances from your patient's airway, perhaps using a finger sweep. You're going to grasp the Suction Easy bulb between your thumb and your forefingers and squeeze the bulb. Continue to squeeze, release. Both of these devices weigh under 1 pound. Here's the Suction Easy. Pull this out. It comes with this tubing tucked into the bulb. And you pull it out and you're ready to go. You're going to add, it comes with an adapter and it comes with the 14 French catheter. And you're going to put your 14 French catheter snugly in there. And into the Suction Easy. Has a double valve, so the fluids do not go back into your patient. One way from here at the tip of the bulb, the end of the tubing, and another valve that goes into the 100 cc collection bag. And begin to suction. And it fits all hand sizes. And I use this, I recently attended hospice patient. This was used on the Suction Easy. It was very effective. We were able to clear the airway, re-educate the family, get the patient comfortable. You know, these families are often overwhelmed while we're teaching them and they don't absorb all the information. And when they're actually faced with a medical drowning crisis, that is when they are most receptive to be re-educated, that the fluids will return, but we're going to get the patient comfortable. And once you clear the airway, you can, if they've been struggling, you've gotten rid of the gurgle. Those fluids will return, most likely, or not. But the family has got a second wind. They're prepared now. And you medicate, get that patient more comfortable, and a peaceful death will be expected. And when you're done, you're going to put the Suction Easy back into the bag using universal precautions and zip it up, take your label off, and it's ready to dispose of. Now that is an absolutely appropriate device for hospice and a wonderful alternative to the electric suction machine that is ordered often too late, arrives often too late. Family is scrambling for an outlet and a place to put it on the table after the table is full of all the patients' things, and we've got outlets that aren't, there's no room for another plug, and These devices are so appropriate. It is time for the manual suction devices in hospice to offer our patients an alternative and improved palliative care as promised, as hospice's mission. This can be easily accessed from the nurse's car stock. Call us. We'll tell you how to fit this into your budget. Perhaps when the patient is on admission, we can factor in a manual suctioning device. These devices are under $40. We'd be happy to come out to your organization and teach how to use these and give some hands-on teaching as well. And so, thank you for showing an interest in Easy Airway Care, our manual suction devices. These devices were, as the continuous care nurses were seeking an alternative to that electric suction machine, this is an appropriate alternative. We look forward to speaking to you. Call us. We'll chat. Come see us. We are anxious to serve you and to work with hospice and to offer these patients good care. Thank you and have a very blessed day.